My name is Elsie. I'm a second year pursuing a degree in mechatronics and robotics engineering. Currently, I'm doing a study abroad year in Germany. Um, I have really big goals and dreams and aspirations to the point where people might question and tell me things like, okay, it seems impossible or it is impossible. But that's essentially fine. I like to consider myself a dreamer, and pretty much up until not a couple weeks ago, that's all I was. Just the dreamer, someone who has these big ideas and who can think of pretty much anything. He has a very vivid and very insane imagination, but that's all I had. I could see whatever I want, visualize anything, and I like to think of projects and ideas and cool concepts, but I never put in the work to actually bring or bridge the gap between my ideas and reality. And until, like I said, a few weeks ago, that's all I was, a dreamer. But that changed because I gave myself a challenge. I give myself 7 days to think of an idea and then bring that idea from my mind into reality. And the skills I would need for that is knowing how to CAD, how to program, and circuitry and electronics or hardware knowledge. And I had, a little basic programming knowledge and some hardware and circuitry knowledge. I didn't know really how to CAD. So yeah, I essentially speed learned how to use SolidWorks in order to bring this guy to life. And I will be explaining essentially my process and how I actually did that, the challenges I faced. Not really the challenges. I guess the only challenge I really faced is procrastination. But yeah, I'll just be showing you guys my process and how I was able to do it. And hopefully you guys are able to take something from it. The main thing for me is just I really wanted to start and stop procrastinating. Stop watching my life just go past me and do nothing about it. Okay, so I believe I said I gave myself 7 days to bring this project idea to life. So let's start at the beginning. Day 1.
Alright, I just woke up. It's 8:12 right now. I'm definitely not a morning person. I almost turned off my alarm. Actually, not almost. I did get up and turn off my alarm, get in the bed, and fall right back to sleep. But I took count. I made sure to take counter measures. And I set multiple alarms just in case something like that happened. Let's see, my camera won't focus. Oh, there it is. It's 8:12 a.m. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go take a shower and eat some breakfast after and get to work. I got a lot to learn.
So after I recorded that video, I am religious. I'm a follower of Christ. So after that video, I literally got up. I did my morning prayer, did my morning workout routine, made up my bed. Then I took a shower, came back. I think I checked some emails or something. After that, I went to go make some breakfast. Alright, so it's currently 9:25 a.m. I'm going to make me some breakfast. I'm going to make me something pretty simple. So for the breakfast, I made me some rice, potatoes, eggs, and chicken. I think I had some bread too, but that's pretty much what I had for breakfast. Something light. I think it's the point. But on day 1, I did introduce the topic of the challenge. I learned how to CAD, computer-aided design, and I pretty much learned from this dude named Too Tall Toby. His videos are amazing.
here, and today's absolute beginners SolidWorks.
I just modeled my first part in SolidWorks, and it looks basic. It looks good though. It looks okay. No, 1 second. Yeah. I'm now considering, instead of spending like 2 days learning as much as I can in SolidWorks, just spend 1 day, like the rest of today, learning SolidWorks. And yeah, so far it's going well. I'm actually enjoying it. It's cool. Yeah, on to the next video. Yep, so there's my third and final part to Toby. This is like, these are really good. I really like the video. Yeah. I'm probably gonna start doing these challenges as well. But this is like cool. I created the part and I am satisfied. All right, it's 3:45 and I need to go get ready because I'm gonna be heading to the gym. I just finished my workout. That's good.
Essentially, after I finished working with, finished the videos, I got ready, went to the gym. After I came from the gym, I did not touch anything. I did not work on SolidWorks or watch any videos or any of that. I don't even know what happened, but I stopped working on it. That was pretty much all what happened day one. Moving on to day two. Yeah, I guess it is my fault. I should have went to bed earlier. I didn't. Yeah, but I'm not going to dive into that. I do take responsibility and accountability for my actions. I woke up pretty late. I went straight to my German class, and then I got out around like 5 something. And then I got back and changed and went straight to the gym, and I just came back. I take accountability and responsibility for my actions. I did procrastinate. That whole day was a waste. Yeah, that's my fault. So essentially day two was a waste. I didn't do nothing day two. Day three was fun. Day three is like the design and contemplation phase, when I actually was like, okay, I'm going to sit down and I'm gonna come up with the craziest ideas, because I like to think of things in the realms of impossible. I like to dream of the impossibility. I like to think of sci-fi things, like things like that. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come up with the most insane idea. And I did, to an extent. I realized I was coming up with the idea that I can't just go all out because I'm limited to the components. And then I realized that I could just go all out. Think of the most extravagant and insane idea, and then just dial it down. Because I could just think big and then work small. Because there's no way I'm gonna think of an idea and then I'm going to create it in that 7-day time period. I don't have the knowledge or skills to do that. I'm essentially a noob. I'm essentially new to this. Like, I'm not a novice, but I'm a beginner. So there's like no way, even if there's no way I could create something so advanced, especially like that. But essentially that's what I did for this phase. I was very meticulous in a sense. Like, I wrote down what I was thinking, how I wanted it to work, what was the inspiration behind. Like I drew pictures and stuff. It was nice because I'm like, oh wow, I slowly start to see the idea start to form. And I'm like, okay, I just gotta keep sticking with it, staying consistent, and eventually the idea that I have will come to fruition. And that's essentially what I did for day 3. I sat there and started to design.
Okay, so it's currently 4:11 a.m. I'm not tired, but I did mess around and add more designs to, I guess, the project and stuff.
I should probably also mention that during this contemplation phase, I was thinking of how I can add like some scientific aspects, like sci-fi aspects, and also bring in some religious aspects, but not in like some different way, like not in a peculiar way, but just like the symbol, like the cross. Whenever I was thinking of using potentiometers, I'm like, okay, what if I'm like having one design and the design is in the form of a cross, something like that. And science and religion doesn't really blend or go great together, and since there's always discussions and debates about that, but I still think it's very interesting because I'm drawn to the scientific world, like, but I'm also religious as well. So I'm like, okay, let's blend 2 of these aspects together and let's see something I can create. Okay, so that was day 3. Moving on to day 4. I procrastinated. Wait, day 4 was Thursday, right? Yeah, day 4 was Thursday. I don't know what the fuck I did, so I procrastinated. That's essentially what happened. Unfortunately, oh my gosh, I'm so disappointed in myself. Like, the fact that I just did nothing and the fact that I don't remember doing anything just makes me like, yikes. But yeah, day 4, no idea what happened. Moving on to day 5, which was my essentially modeling phase.
I just finished my first part for my project right here. So this is supposed to be the shoulder mount. It's supposed to sit on my shoulder. These are just how I envisioned it and how I made it, but so that's how it's supposed to be. Don't mind the actual figure, but there's like this hole and there's a cloth that's gonna wrap around here, and yeah. One second. So this is the first part right here. Next part is this, where it attaches to that part, and yeah. This is day 5, and yeah, we'll just see how it goes.
Yeah, so after I modeled that part, I don't know what happened. I don't think I worked on anything else. I think I procrastinated as well. Like, I went to the gym and then, yeah, I procrastinated. I'm not proud of myself because I wasted this 7-day challenge. I wasted so much time, and it's mainly because I needed a 3D printer. I don't even think I dived into that earlier. So whenever I said day 3, I was supposed to like work on day 3. Just say I was working on the schedule or whatever. Essentially what happened, I scratched all that. All right, I scratched all that, worked on it day 1. The next day I was supposed to go to this place, my other university, to inquire if I could use the 3D printer. And essentially what I was told, it was like, yes, you can use the 3D printer for personal projects, But since you're using the 3D printer for personal projects, any students that are working on university projects, they take priority over you. And I'm like, cool, that makes sense. The whole week, it was like that. People were just 3D printing, 3D printing, 3D printing. So I'm like, okay, if I can't use the 3D printer this whole week, and I gave myself a challenge during this week, then I'm probably gonna fail it. Day 5, after I'm out of that part, I didn't do anything. Day 6, ich habe keine Ahnung. I didn't do anything. That was on a Saturday. And then day 7 is where I'm like, you know what? I gotta wake up. I can't let myself be mediocre. But essentially, I had to lock in, and that's exactly what I did.
Here is the servo horn attachment. It's going to fit on the servo. Here's the slot where this mini servo will go and attach onto. Yeah, so it'll fit into that. And then I can probably glue it on or something. It doesn't fit exactly. But I'm just going to slide that part on, and then now I'm going to create the last part, which is, one second. Oops. This part. This is the last one. This was the third part. Last one is creating the face.
Yeah, so it's 9:21 and I just finished the assembly of everything. So yeah, let's say 10. 10, I'm gonna finish the code, the program, and yeah. All right, so I ran into a problem with the programming. I thought like it was like really, I mean, it is really basic. And it's not hard, it's just, I don't know what's wrong. So I programmed it, all right, with one server. So essentially, maybe I should just modular programmed everything one by one, step by step. I should have done that. So debugging it would be much simpler. But here's the basic code. I just blocked this out so I can test this by itself, and then I'm going to block this one out and test this servo by itself. But yeah, so essentially one servo wasn't working, and if it was working, then one potentiometer would be controlling 2 servos, which should not be happening. Each potentiometer should be controlling 1 servo individually, not both. One controls 2. If that was the case, I would just need 1. But yeah, I'm gonna try to figure this out. It's 10:41 p.m. I still got some time. I will figure this out before then. It's so interesting. But yeah, I will make another video once I figure this out. Okay.
It is 11:12 a.m. I finished the CAD design and I finished programming the essentially hardware. This was the left one. Oh, the base servo. This pot 1. Pot 2 moves. This one also has a blue LED indicator. This is so cool, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I had another LED, but moving them together. I wonder how this would look like once I have the parts 3D printed. Like how it moves up and down, up and down. So essentially I did fail my 7-day challenge, unfortunately. I'm not proud of myself, but yeah, I shouldn't have done it that week. I shouldn't have done it that week. Okay, so saying 6 turns it on, the 7 command turns it off. Eins runs the initiation protocol again. If I want, I could do that with the light on. I could turn 6 on. Turned off. Spy is the cross sequence. If I want it with the light on as well, Spy. Did is the Around the World, which is one of my favorite ones. With the light on. Let me turn it this way. Let's see. 4 is the essentially breakdown sequence. And 5 is switching to manual control. That's all if I want. Yeah, I can't turn on the lights after I switch to manual control. I still have to tweak the algorithm. But currently, there's no way to break out of the loop until I have to reset the Arduino. But I'm going to fix the logic. I didn't spend too much time on it yesterday. Yes, I can check it. No. Yes. Oh, actually, I'm turning this way. Yes. Yes. Do it all. Let's reset this. And do it. Okay, I was like, why is it? It looks like it's facing directly at me, which it was. I want it to turn like this. Let's run the 6 command and then 5. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. That was my journey. I just wanted to document my journey and then post it online. I want to continue to create projects and then showcase them. Not just like projects, but just my life as a college student, as a believer of Christ, as somebody who's growing and evolving and changing over time. I think it would be really cool to look back at this a couple years from now and be like, oh, yo, this is how I first started. But yes, my first robot. If you guys would like the STL files, circuit diagram, or the code to it, please let me know. I don't feel like it's worthy enough to even share or even post. So if there's like enough comments or likes, or you guys just reaching out to me, asking for it, then I will make them available. I would probably like tweak the design, the model a little. I was probably planning on, I'm definitely planning on like for iterations, the future iterations, to releasing those. But if you guys would like this one, then just let me know. But I will see you guys in the next video.